the biggest construction projects of World War II, ordered by Hitler and Stalin. Now they serve as dark reminders of the Führer's fanatical military ambition and the Russians' fight to stop him. These are the secrets of the Nazi megastructures. At 3 a.m. on the 16th of April 1945, one of the largest concentrated artillery barrages in world history begins. Around 40,000 guns, mortars, and Soviet rockets rain down on the Nazis at Zilo Heights in eastern Germany, one of the last defensive positions between the Russians and Berlin. On the front line, 18-year-old rookie paratrooper Willy Wenger finds himself in the middle of the Soviet onslaught.
My comrade and I lay in the foxhole. The fear was indescribable.
We can't stay here! Run!
In the chaos, Wenger is separated from his unit.
Searchlights eerily illuminated the battlefield. Dense fog added to the confusion.
Comrade? Where are you?
Right in front of me, a Russian soldier appeared.
The epic battle at Zilo Heights is just one of a series of fierce conflicts, as the Nazis try to halt the despised Red Army's advance on the fatherland. Evidence of this fighting retreat and its killer defenses can still be found scattered across Europe from the Baltic all the way back to Berlin. Conflict archaeologist Professor Tony Pollard has traveled to modern-day Poland in search of the most technologically advanced fortifications of their time, the Germans' formidable East Wall.
Look at this, picked out on the hill here. I can already see gun loops and braziers in the side, but look at this. This is an incredible structure. This steel is about 10 inches thick, and it's angled at the side so that they can sweep the gun around. And with half a dozen of these spread around the diameter of this structure, they've got a 360-degree field of fire. But here, something very different. This is battle damage. Well, it might be battle damage. It's definitely an anti-tank round that's come in here, armor-piercing. The point is that they've come nowhere near to penetrating through onto the inside. This is an incredibly well-defended structure, and it's just one of these features poking out of the earth, each of which is performing a different function. And over here, very unassuming, almost looks like a dog's bowl in the middle of the hilltop here, but I think what this was a flamethrower. There would have been a monitor head protruding out, retractable, coming up here, capable of delivering flame all the way across the hilltop here if the place was stormed by infantry. So anyone assaulting this hilltop is in for a hell of a time when this stuff opens up.
The story of Germany's fighting retreat begins in February 1944. German troops have besieged the city of Leningrad for almost 2.5 years, but are now being pushed back by the Soviets. Hitler gives his troops permission to withdraw. His plan? To fight for every inch of ground until he can launch a counterattack. He's still convinced Nazi technology and tactical superiority will ultimately win the war.